welcome back to my channel. This is the advisor, and I have a very interesting case for you today. This is something that, no, this is real life, not fiction, real life. This is a story that was brought to me some years ago, and I am really in it now that I have this column. There was this man. He's in his 50s, mid 50s, but yeah, around mid 50s. He's a businessman. He has a lot of money. He owns about maybe 3 or 4 businesses. I know he owns a gas station and he owns a chicken farm and maybe 2 or 3 more businesses, So him have money. Here is what now. One day he was traveling from the Stony Hill area coming down to Constant Spring, and he was hungry and he stopped in KFC in Constant Spring. While in the line going up, he was standing behind a very beautiful girl, very nice, strong looking girl. And, they developed a conversation. And as they went up in the line, they conversed till when they reached up and she ordered, he said to her, "Listen, man, I wanted to upside the meal because I'm going to pay for your meal. I wanted to mega your meal." So apparently, I don't know what she had ordered, but he upsized it. Some looked like she got larger fries, larger drink, maybe add coleslaw, add biscuit, and whatever else they had, So he upside her meal and he paid for it, and they stepped out together, and he promised her, he said, "Listen, boy, I like you, I like your company, so here's what now. I'm passing this way tomorrow around this time again, so if you want, I can treat you to lunch again. So let me know if that's possible, and I'll be popping by and we can go back to KFC and I can treat you again." So she said, "Yes, no problem. Yes, you can treat me." And he gave her his number. They exchanged numbers. So the following day, yes, they met up there around the same time and he treated her to lunch again. Yeah. So the following day, he wasn't coming that direction. So that was that. But like a day after that, she said she couldn't meet him out there because she had a client and she had some clients and she couldn't take her lunch time at that time. So if he is passing by, he could just buy some lunch and bring and give her. So what he did, he didn't go to KFC and buy. He just surprised her with some food from another fast food. No, he went to a Chinese restaurant and he bought her a fancy Chinese meal. Very fancy one, very expensive. And he took it to her at her workplace and, he left. But what happened a day or two after they met up and he took her to his house and, showed her around where maybe they had gotten intimate at that time. I don't know. But, they sort of developed a kind of not really a relationship, but more like a friend with benefits kind of thing, And he seemed to be really into her, very much into her. But he continued every day to take lunch and give her. Most days anyway. I don't think he carried lunch to her like all 7 days for the week, but I know that at least 3 or 4 days out of the week, he would pop by and give her lunch. It was like become part of his daily routine to bring her food. And this went on for some time, But the thing is that she never overnighted at his place. She has a daughter, or she says she has a daughter, a young daughter, maybe about 6-year-old, and that daughter stays with her mom during the days, and she have to pick up her daughter at a certain hour to take her home, give her homework, so on and so forth. So at all times, she never ever stayed at his place overnight. She, no matter how late it is, she have to go pick up her daughter and take her daughter home and so on. But anyway, it so happens that as time passed, they fit into that routine that he would take lunch for her whenever. So one at a time now, she called him, and this was about 4 or 5 months into the quote unquote relationship. She called him and she said to him, like she would say, could you bring me Peking duck or choy fan, whatever, and like should I say, get it at Jade Garden restaurant. But she told him some fancy restaurant. He told me the name, but I don't remember it now. But it was a fancy restaurant and she wanted this fancy Chinese food. No, if I remember right, I think it was from the Taj Mahal. And she wanted some Indian type of authentic Indian meal. I think it was from the Taj Mahal or one of those fancy Indian restaurant. But he told her that on that day he's not sure he could do it because he had some errands to run and time is going with him, but he would try his best. So, but anyway, time caught up with him and he was unable to swing by that place to get that meal for her. So because he couldn't get that meal for her now, he decided to stop at KFC and just get her something and say, with the intention that in future he would get her what she had asked for. So he bought KFC. Bear in mind, this is KFC that she had actually treated her to the first time and the first few times that they met. Anyway, he bought it. He took it right to her door and say, well, he took it outside her business place and tell her, say, listen, I'm in a hurry. Just come out and just pick it up from me and let me go on because time is on me. So she came out now and she took the food from him. And when she take it, she's like, I know this me tell us I want. Me tell us I want so and so and so. How you give me this? How you give me this? And I know that me tell you say me want. And you know what the girl do? The girl take the food and empty the box and everything in the car park, strewn it round outside in the car park. Right? This is on Constant Spring Road, the plaza that she worked in. And she strewn it out, and stepped off in a huff. This is how he came now and gave me the full story and say him don't know why she gone so because he did his best and she's supposed to have understood that he have other things to do and so on and so on and and that kind of thing. Well, what I have to say to him is this. He started out on the wrong foot. He started out with a whole. He started out wrongly in every way, shape, and form. First of all, brethren, let me tell you the cardinal sin uno man make, and uno not supposed to do it. No matter how you have money come out through your nose and through your ears, I don't know what to do with it. Do not carry no lunch and no woman workplace go gear. Not do it. Not do it. Why? Listen, it's not your child. The only person that if you carry lunch at them workplace and give them is your daughter. Well, and that is, and you don't even can't go to workplace. You maybe once or twice a year. Your wife is another thing. You take lunch, your wife not going to demand you take lunch to her more than once or twice a year anyway, and she's not going to demand you carry no lunch for her. Full stop. You take a lunch to your wife at her workplace. If it's a case where you just want to surprise her and just make her feel special, then you do that once or twice a year. Listen, a little girl where you meet, she's a nail technician because her workplace she works as a nail tech or some kind of beauty parlor thing. She do something in a beauty parlor, I don't know what specific. But you're not supposed to carry no food and go gear. First of all, you don't spend money on a woman who is not wife material. As a matter of fact, you're not supposed to take no front from the woman who is not wife material in the first place. Well, that is my position anyway. But you when carry food and give her out of your pocket, for what? For what? No, you see, if you take care lunch and give somebody every day, any female must be your daughter. And that is when she's in primary school and work. Or if she's at college or whatever, then you carry lunch and give her. From she at work, if you carry lunch, go give her no time. Unless it's an emergency, case she's in exam and can't come out and you get break in her exam. Don't do it. So you start out. Let me tell you something. You see this particular girl, when you met her the first time and you buy her lunch, give her, and she see you bring lunch, come give her after. Why you think she said to them other girls them who work in the same beauty parlor? Why you think she said? Well, first thing she said to herself, is, I want idiot this. Me meet one idiot, Me meet one idiot, one little idiot. And when you come, what you think she said to her friend them? Yeah, man, meet one little man. And once a woman's, nothing makes a woman lose respect for you more than when she asks you a favor and you just quickly run like Gladys and grant it. No woman respect a man who does that. You tell a woman plain no, or I cannot, or I'm unable to, whatever. I don't know matter how much money you have in your pocket and can do it. You don't try to buy. That is like you're buying a woman, you're buying her services because she's obviously selling a service. And what kind of man you? Are you a real man? Real men do not have to buy relationships or buy comfort from anybody. You understand me? And obviously, this was a friend with benefits thing where you give her this and she give you that. That's prostitution. So you, brethren, you were with a prostitute. You were just a John. You were just a John. And how can you feel being a man who have to buy affection? Or buy tenderness, or buy sex. You're just a John. And what happened? Why do you think she is? That's prostitution, Yeah? And in the first place, you have low self-esteem. Because a man with high self-esteem would not go look this and think say he might get love or think say he might have anything special to get. What does she have to offer you? No matter any woman out there should have something to offer you. Her body? You could go, well, if it's her body, that's an expensive body. Because me know when you carry her home and you get one little piece of the kitten, me know you give her money because she's going to tell you say her gas done, and she's going to tell you say this happened, or the light bill won't pay, or her phone lock off, or something, but she's going to give some hard luck story. So it's not just lunch you're giving her. Because woman like them there. Once she says you're an idiot, because she take a fool, Once she says you're an idiot, and you go and jump, and you don't even ask how high, you just jump till she tell you stop. First of all, she's going to use you, because she realize she have a fool. Right? Now, when you take up with a woman like that, what does she have to offer you? Okay, you've got money. You've got money. You don't need money from her. What you need is affection and love. Yes. What has she got to give you? Little kitten. Right? Is that all? Brethren, you're a businessman. I'm quite sure there's an accountant out there who could come and help you do your books and still give some front. There must be somebody out there who is into public relations, who could help you, who is into graphic design, who can help you design your logos and your flyers and and help you market your product. There must be some woman out there who is into marketing or who have some other value. Why would you go low and buy it low enough to take a woman who can't do nothing for you? And hold on, if you take an accountant or a graphic designer or a public relations person or an advertising agent or whatever, all of them have a front same way like the one who can't do nothing for you. But Is it that you feel so low? And is it that there is nothing about it that a woman can like, that you think you'd have to go buy, that you'd actually have to buy love or buy affection or buy this kind of thing? Let me tell you, man, you don't need that. You don't need that. And believe me, in looking relationships, always think of what this woman has to offer. And if it's front, trust me, every woman in the world have one. Every woman in the world have one. So if that's all she have, that's no deal breaker. That's no deal breaker. And if you're giving a woman money because of that, then you have relegated her to the position of a prostitute. No, you don't relegate her to that, because she was already, the fact that she is a friend with benefits thing, it means that she's already a prostitute. But I'm saying, why do you think a man of your stature would have to lower yourself to the category, to the stage where you would have to actually go out there and purchase a woman? Yeah? No, low self-esteem. And this woman, why you think would this woman feel like she have the strength that she feels she can just throw away that in front of you and run your way, and you actually go back, go talk to her again? Why you think you do that? This woman already suss you out and realize you're an idiot. She realize you're a fool. And she knows if she do that, what she think you're going to do? You're going she know you're so much into her, or you're so much have this connection to her, that now when she do that, all you're going to do is pull up your socks and go the extra mile to please her. And if you're going to go that extra mile to please her, what does that make you? You're her little lap dog. Virgin, you are not a man. You're her little lap dog. And as a little lap dog, what do you expect? You to be treated like one. Although some lap dogs get cuddles and, petted and, really treated with just hugs and kisses and all of that, and pet and powder. But believe me, you are a different type of lap dog. And believe me, you are very, it's difficult to look at you as a man in the truest sense of the word. So this goes for all men out there. Hold on. As a matter of fact, he showed me a picture of her. He showed me a picture of the girl and several pictures. And her body looked good, yeah. Nice hips, light skinned, and she's a browning, but she doesn't look like she is a what do you call it, a chemical browning. She looks like she's just normal complexion. She looks sort of Indianish look too. Not only that, here is the red flag. She have been pierced tongue. Her tongue is pierced, right? One thing, her tongue is pierced, and two, she have about 5 or 6 knob in her ears them. Now, from you see 5 or 6 knob in a woman's ears, why you think that is? You think that is a normal person? A normal person where you can ever have a relationship with? Think about it. That's a red flag. You should have just walk. From the first time you see that, you should have just walk. Next thing. You think you is our man? You have never seen her daughter. You think she love you or have any affection towards you? She says she have a daughter, so she have to go home, but you have never seen the daughter, right? You drop her at her mother's house, or she claims it's her mother's house, and then she move from that and go to her house, right? Now, you have never seen her daughter, so you don't sure. So you don't sure if she's sleeping with a man every night. And okay, look and it the other way. If she have a man, do you think she would ask her man for come give her lunch every day? No. Because when you love somebody, you do not put those kind of demands on somebody you love. So from the woman that make those demands of you, you know she never love you. Any woman in the face of this earth who make those demands of a man, the man should just run. Because he knows that she's not interested in you. She's not interested in you. And first thing, next thing again, why you think the money you give her? Hold on, before we even go into that, the little boy which she have, any boy which she talk to, him not look nothing like you. First of all, him unlikely if he have nothing. Chances are him not have nothing. He doesn't have your money. He doesn't have your class. He doesn't have your style. He doesn't have your level of ethics and values and morals and principles and self-respect. Well, don't forget self-respect because you obviously don't have no self-respect. But I don't think that man where she talk to, where a amount your money, where she have a amount your money and really I get the pums the right way. Because with you, she not even walk my foot wide enough to give you the kitten. I swear she not walk my foot wide enough. You understand me? But when she make me tell like a F boy, as she get it fling up and she do it for free and she not make no demands of him. So the point I'm making, don't be stupid. Yeah? Don't be stupid and don't make that mistake again. And you guys out there, don't do it. Once a man tell you bring lunch for her, you bring it at one time. You don't, next time you bring it must be her birthday. Which and hopefully her birthday is more than 3 months or 6 months away. Alright? So that is my opinion on that. That is my advice on that. And you can, like, share, tell me what you feel about my idea. I welcome your comments because I would love to see who disagrees with me and tell me why. Okay, guys, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can see the rest of advice I will give on matters of this kind. Okay, thank you guys for listening. Over and out.